Welcome back, boys and girls. Today in math, we will represent a number in 4 different ways again. And then we're going to use objects, pictures, place value charts, expanded form, and standard form for the numbers 120 and 110. Why? It's important to be able to see a number written different ways. Let's review our vocabulary with the first word, compose. Say the word, compose. That's when you start with a picture, and you have 4 10s and 4 1s, and you can make the number 44. Decompose. Say decompose. That's when you start with a number and break it into place value. So if I have 1 in the tens place, how many 10s do I have? 1. If I have a 4 in the ones place, how many 1s do I have? 4. That's correct. A 100 is called a flat. It looks like this, looks like 100 of the little ones put together, which it is. Then I have a long is a 10. 10s are called a long. There are 10 of the little ones in here. And the ones are called units. They are ones. Here is your link to your nice little manipulatives that you can use at home. Okay, let's review what we did when we had the number 47. We had 4 10s, so that's 4, and then we put 4 10s in the box. 7, we had 7 1s, so there's 7 1s in the box. For the number 117, we have 100, 110. How many 1s are we going to have? 7, that's right, 7 1s right there. Now let's review what you did yesterday with the number 114. The standard form is the number 114. When you drew a picture, you drew 1 flat, 1 long, and 4 units, or 4 1s. So that's 114. Now, how many hundreds did you draw? 1. How many 10s did you draw? 1. How many 1s did you draw? 4. So in its place value, you have 100, 110, and 14. Now, how much is that? Well, 100, we're going to count by hundreds. Ready? 100. 100 is 100. What about 110? This is how much? 10. It's worth 10. How much are 4 1s? Well, let's count it by ones. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 100 plus 10 plus 4 is another way to write the number 114. Now I want to show you another way to make the number 120. 120, boys and girls. I wonder what that looks like. Well, I'm going to show you in just a second. Now, if you have the number 120, that's written in standard form, and you're going to draw a picture, how many hundreds would you draw? 1. You would draw 100. What about the 10s? How many 10s are there in 120? Look at that. There's 2. And how many 1s are there in 120? 0. Very good. So your picture would look like this. 100, 2 10s, and 0 1s. Now let's put it in the hundreds chart, in the place value chart. How many hundreds did I draw? 1. How many 10s did I draw? 2. How many 1s did I draw? 0. Very good. So you have 100, 2 10s, and 0 1s. Now we're going to write the number 120 in expanded form. How much is 100? Well, if you count by hundreds, you would start with 100. 100. What about the tens? How much is 2 tens? Count them by tens. 10, 20. Very good. So we have 100 plus 20, plus how many ones do we have over here? 0, that's right. So we have 100 plus 20 plus 0. Now this 0 you can actually leave off because there's a 0 at the end of 20. When you write the number 120, you don't need to put another 0. You just write 100, 2 tens, 0 ones. Okay? Got it? Okay. So now today for your assignment, you're going to show the number 120 in 4 different ways. And you're going to show the number 110 in 4 different ways. Do you want to see another number before you start? Okay, let's go. Okay, so real quick, let me show you how to do one more number. So now the number that we're going to show 4 different ways is 107. 107. Say that with me. 107. Very good. So for the standard form, I'm just writing the number. 107. Okay? For the pictorial model, I'm going to draw my 100. How many hundreds do I have? 1. So I'm going to draw 1 big square. That's 100. How many tens do I have? 0. So I'm not going to draw any tens. How many ones do I have? 7. So I'm going to draw 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I have 107. And that's the number that I wrote up here, 107. How many hundreds did I draw? 1. How many tens did I draw? 0. How many ones did I draw? 7. I hope I said hundreds here. How many hundreds did I draw? Good. 1. 0 tens and 7 ones. 107. Now, how much is 100 worth? 100. This is 100. How many tens do I have? 0. Remember, I have to put the 0 in the tens place. I can't leave that one off. How many ones do I have over here? 7. That's correct. So it's 100 plus 0 plus 7 is another way to write the number 107. Very good. So you will do the same thing in your Google Drive, on the Google Slides. You're going to use the pen to show the number 120 in 4 different ways. And then you're going to use the pen to show the number 110 4 different ways. When you're finished, you're going to watch a video from the bottom, from the below. Pick a video to watch from below. Go to Extra Math for 10 minutes and iStation for 10 minutes. And don't forget to save. Don't forget to save your assignment and turn it into your teacher. So what did we learn today? We learned that we can show a number in 4 different ways using our hundreds flat, our 10 longs, and our ones units. So using our 100, we made a picture of the number 114. We wrote the number 114 in the place value chart, and we wrote it in expanded form, 100 plus 10 plus 4. We also did that for 120. 120 looks like this. 1 flat, 2 tens, 0 ones. 100, 2 tens, 0 ones. 100 plus 20 plus 0, but you don't have to write another 0 because that would make it a much different number. So just leave it off. Leave the 0 off on the ones. And then you clicked save and you turned your assignment into your teacher. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.